One, two, three, one, two, three. Here we go. Here we go. Getting it started. All righty. See what's happening on Facebook. Share it on my timeline. Share it on my timeline. All right. All right, there we go. Going live. Going live, going live, going live, going live. All right, you guys. We are live. We are live. I'm Dr. Letitia Wright, and I'm going to take this down so you don't get echo. I'm Dr. Letitia Wright, host of the Right Place television show and America's crowdfunding strategist, and we are talking about crowdfunding case studies. If you are a replay viewer, thank you so much for watching. I'll be checking you out here, so if you guys have questions, this is the place to ask them so I can make sure I see all of your questions online. I appreciate you replay viewers, and please do go out and share this with your friends. Let them know we'll be talking about crowdfunding, and we're talking about it from the business perspective. The business perspective. Here's the deal, you guys. I don't talk about crowdfunding if you're trying to pay your rent, if you're trying to get some personal bills taken care of, if you're trying to take care of a tragedy, if you're doing some personal stuff, you want to buy some books, you want to travel, you want to do some different things. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about crowdfunding from a business perspective, and we're talking about money for your business. In other words, you have a business, you're about to start a business, you're going to expand a business, maybe you run a nonprofit. We're talking about crowdfunding from a business perspective, and we're talking about how you're going to be bringing value to the community. I'm looking at the phone. How you're going to be bringing value to the community that you work within. So first of all, that's what we're talking about. So we're not talking about GoFundMe and all this other crazy stuff. We're talking about really bringing value to people, number one. So if that's what you're interested in, awesome, check it out. That's what's happening. Let me go over to the right, make sure that it is going there, and if you can see me, and if you can see the broadcast, go ahead and give me some thumbs up. I want to make sure the broadcast is actually going. would be awesome if it was actually going. Give me some thumbs up to let me know you are going, and please go ahead and share this out to your friends. That means everything to me to get the word out. So we are talking about crowdfunding, and I'm going to screen share, and I'm going to show you some really great crowdfunding examples that are making money. Everybody's all freaking out about crowdfunding. It doesn't work. Ooh, you just don't know what you're doing, okay? I hate to be mean. That's kind of crude. That's kind of crude. Thank you so much for the shares. You guys are freaking awesome. Hi, Tanya Kersey. Hey, Cheryl Allen. Whoops. I have to be really careful that I don't. Hey, Kim Cat Shepherd is on there. Let's see. She has tagged some other people. Mrs. I want to say Shelley, Chelle. I'm probably not saying that right. Martin Perman, you're watching, and a couple of other people are watching. It just kind of balls everybody together on the phone. But thank you guys for watching and checking it out. Here is the deal. Crowdfunding is about leverage, and I do this seesaw thing all the time. So here's you, but here's the crowd, and the crowd weighs more than you, and you get that leverage going on. You can leverage other people's cash, other people's connections, and other people's clocks. That means the time. You have other people's time that you're working with. You have other people's cash. You're putting in a little bit of cash, but they're putting in a lot more cash. And you have other people's connections. You're able to work with other people's connections. They're bringing other connections to you, and it works out. It works out. Kat says, we see you. Good. Can you hear me, though? Want to make sure you can hear me, too. So if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up. Let me know, and we will move forward. So the first thing I want to show you, because I'm going to share my screen, the first thing I want to show you is Little Elf cutting paper. I know we're far away from Christmas, but I want to show you something that cuts paper that made a ton of money. I don't know about you, but at Christmas time, I'm just cutting paper with scissors. This thing is pretty ingenious. Cutting paper made tons of money. If you're ready to see this, type ELF into the comment section, and I will show you this. And the reason why I want to show you this thing is because, number one, it definitely solves a problem. So if you can solve people's problems, you're going to be able to really make a lot of money. That's clear. If you can solve people's problems, you're going to be able to make a lot of money. So we're going to go ahead and share this screen. And let's see, who said ELF? Hey, Althea. Althea said ELF. I'm going to share my desktop. Excuse me for coughing. My throat's a little dry, and I left my water upstairs. So here we go, y'all. Look at this. Y'all, like I come from Texas or something. I was born in New York. That's why I talk so fast. Okay. You guys see this? $117,000. And he has 63 hours to go. He's basically done, you guys. He's got a couple of days to go. We're going to play the video. Here we go. Little Elf cutting paper. Christmas music, nice touch. Really crisp sound on this one. And I think that's important.
Hello, my name is Brian Cook. I'm a student at Stanford University and also the founder and CEO of Little Elf. Little Elf is a patent-pending device which is the most efficient, safe, and easy device for cutting paper. Holidays and other gift-giving occasions are stressful. But with Little Elf, wrapping presents, and now
I think having the sound effects is important.
It's never worked because the slice is always either jagged, ripped, or crooked, and that's frustrating. It's a waste of paper and your time. Now, you've tried blades or knives or sharper scissors, but the question is, are those safe? And it's just not worth putting your own or your children's safety at risk.
during the holidays, the thing people have least of is time. So why do we continue to spend hours upon hours fussing with dull scissors or unsafe wood, trying to convince ourselves these are effective tools for cutting paper? Little Elf.
How much you would bet he's an engineering student?
Little Elf's patent-pending design ensures that every cut is straight, clean, fast, and safe. 2 years of work have gone into the product, perfecting the blade angle, safety features, and its simplicity. Here's how it works. First, slide the Little Elf over the wrapping paper. The device is flexible so it can be used on any size roll. Next, pull a sheet of paper through the larger slot in the device. Once the sheet of paper is the desired length, slide the Little Elf back to the end of the roll, allowing the paper to drop into the slot where the blade is embedded. Now, just gently push the Little Elf forward and get a clean cut every time.
Isn't that pretty good? That's freaking awesome.
When you're done, you can break doubles as an organizer, so your paper will never unroll.
I'm asking for your help and support as I bring this project.
He asked for the support.
To allow me to produce a product that will make the holidays less stressful, so we all can enjoy more family and what matters most.
All right, there it goes, you guys. Little Elf. So it's 2 minutes and 53 seconds, a little bit long, but you know, stays within the organization. $117,000, and you can give anywhere from I think the Little Elf, it starts at $10 or more. You can get more. You can get 3 of them for $25. These things are going to be $30 this Christmas in, you know, the Walmart. Anyway, I think it's fantastic. Durable plastic. Got a little animation going on down there. You can back the project. Yeah, you can get 1 for 10, 3 for 25, 5 for 40, 10 for 75. I don't know if you need 10. I don't know anybody who needs 50. That's a business pack. And 200, I don't know anybody who needs 200, but hey, whatever. Tells a story, tells the issue, shows us almost stabbing ourselves with scissors again. And there you go. Little Elf. Isn't that amazing? He took a problem and he solved a problem. What kinds of problems are you solving? That's the big questions. What kind of problems are you solving? That's what I want to know. Little Elf, what kind of problem are you solving with your particular crowdfunding idea? A lot of you have a lot of ideas of things that are already existing, and some of you are inventing something that's brand new. And sometimes you can just invent something brand new. Sometimes you can work on something that already exists. I think that that's pretty good. Give me a thumbs up if you think that's pretty good. The next thing I want to share with you is kind of cool. It's called Darwin's Choice. It's a game, and it's made almost $200,000. And I'll just go over this really, really quickly. Let me share my screen again. There we go. Share screen. And here we are. So here's Darwin's Choice. Darwin's Choice is a game that has gotten $186,000. Okay? $186,000. It has 3 hours to go. So basically, by about 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, they're done. We can watch this video. This video is not that long either. It's 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Mark, Sam, and I'm Elio. We are the creators of Darwin's Choice, which we proudly present to you on Kickstarter. In Darwin's Choice, you create your own species from over 220 animal cards and place them into various vegetation zones. Side note, evolution is not a lonely business and can be brutal. Nice try, Norway polar bear. But don't worry, evolution is driven by change. Be flexible, smart, and use your opportunities. The better you manage these challenges, the more Darwin points your species will obtain. But nothing is for certain, as extinction means losing all your points, except one. Since I've known Mark, he has always been very passionate about animals. He has tons of books.
Okay, I have no idea what they're talking about, but the deal is almost 3,000 people, over 3,000 people wanted this game. So you got to remember that that means that they had a huge tribe. They had to leverage other people's connections in order to make this happen. So if you're thinking of a new game, you've got to be prepared to work with other people's connections. You've got to be prepared to widen your stance and figure out how to make that happen. Let me show you the next crowdfunding, the next crowdfunding thing. This is a laser. This is a multifunction laser. They wanted to raise $12,000. They made $14,000. Now that's not a ton of money over their particular goal, but they made their goal. So let's look at this. This is 369 backers.
The world's first smart ruler for home use, designed to be as portable as a library. You can have the ruler on the go. We want to deliver a premium user experience by making P1S as simple as possible. With only 2 buttons, you are able to measure distance, area, volume, horizon, etc. As a smart ruler, many jobs which previously needed manual handling are now automated. All you need to do is beam the laser and read the result. Thanks to our patented technology, which is excellent in performance, precision, and stability. All features are all enclosed inside the small casing. P1S is made to last. Energy-saving OLED screen, 6-axis digital angle sensor, and ABS are all industrial grade. Our innovative designs empower P1S to be outstanding against our competitors. The smart switch enables you to measure height, which has never been so easy. With the timing mode, you can handle measuring all by yourself. P1S, your smart ruler on the go. Let everyday life measure up to perfection.
So this is something where you can measure by yourself. The video's 1.5 minutes. That stays within the timing that you want. This comes from a company out of Hong Kong. It's not pretty, but it does the job and helps you, work on your own. They still have another month to go. So this could fetch a lot more money, but basically it's a go. The Remind Me feature on Kickstarter is for people that want to come back to this. So we could come back, we can click Remind Me, and we could come back to this before it closes in July and look at it again. So this is an interesting little piece. They are already going. They've got 369 backers. Again, it's about making sure you have a tribe. So give me a thumbs up if you understand about making sure you have a tribe. And then here's a versatile clip that, again, they wanted to get $1,000, almost $2,000, and they got $14,000 for a magnetic clip with 22 features. Now, this is the video for the magnetic clip with 22 features. Yeah, because I want scissors on my hip. I don't know. That's kind of interesting, but okay. Versatile clip with 22 pencil ventures. Anyway, hi guys, we're back. They have a new awesome pencil tip. These people have done something else before. I've said it before, and I'll share it with you again. People who have crowdfunded more than one project have a tribe, they bring it to the next project, they bring it to the next project. Typically, these are serial entrepreneurs who have several products, they have a whole line, and they're projecting 3-4 years ahead of time that they're coming out with this, and then they're coming out with this, and then they're coming out with this. It's not a haphazard thing of, oh, I'm coming out with this and this and this and this and this. It's all very, very streamlined and very, very smooth as to exactly what they're coming out with. The crowdfunding model works. There are 6 different crowdfunding models. You got to know what model works for what you're doing, but it all works. Listen, if you're ready to get funded and you're ready to make it happen, you need to talk with me. Go to meetwithdrwright.com. It's Dr. Wright, DrWright. Meetwithdrwright.com. Meetwithdrwright.com. You can pick a date, pick a time, fill out your information, and if you qualify, you can have an appointment with me. Fill out all of the information. Incomplete information means no appointment, but it might be time. It might be time. It's June already, and some people are still twiddling their thumbs. I think if you've got an idea, if you've got a business for expansion, if you're ready to bring your tribe together in a way that you haven't done it before, if you want to do some marketing that's different from everything, if you want to turn your clients into investors, then crowdfunding is the way you do it. Listen, if you guys have questions, hit me up on Twitter. It's Dr. Wright and the number 1. Hit me up on Twitter or send them here, ping me here. I'll be here next week with some new great crowdfunding projects. I think it's kind of cool that we get to see them. And you know what? You can post your questions. I appreciate you for logging in, watching. Give me a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Thanks so much. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. And please, please vote. Vote, vote, vote. You matter. You really do. Thanks so much, you guys. Talk to you soon.